Hey, Toby here from TobyChristensen.com. Thanks for checking out my video today. This is the coaching tip of the day. I want to talk to you about team building work. Okay, one of the biggest problems that comes to me over and over and over, regardless of the size of the company. I don't care if you're an espresso bar in Portland, Oregon, or Nordstrom. If you don't have your team working cohesively, you're screwed. Because ain't nothing going to get done. And if it does, it's going to get done at a snail's pace and usually with a lot of wasted energy. When I work with a team, I have a point of view. I call it the genius factor. And it's based on a tribal wisdom that I've studied for the last 25 years. The thing that attracted me about the tribe, the tribal context anyway, is that these people have lived in Burkina Faso, West Africa. Now, people are going, where the hell is Burkina Faso? Yeah, because hardly anybody has heard of it, right? Burkina Faso is a country that's just north of Ghana in West Africa. It is just east of the Ivory Coast. Okay, it's a little landlocked country about the size of the state of Colorado, and it basically has nothing to offer anybody. That's why most people haven't heard of it. There's no oil, there's no minerals, it's just a big piece of sand. But with some of the coolest people in the world. The thing that's neat about Burkina Faso is that many of the tribes are still intact. They have not been wrecked by modernity. They work, the Dagara people, who I work with, have a 5-element system that they've been applying in their tribal context for thousands of years. It's based on the elements that are in the world around us and the elements that actually are contained within our bodies. It is very similar to Chinese medicine, which is very common here in the Western world. The elements in this particular system are fire, water, earth, mineral, and nature. Each of those elements has a particular characteristic. Each of us is born into one of these elements, which means that we have a tendency to respond in a certain way. Now, any of you that have been in the corporate world know about the Myers-Briggs, right? Everybody does Myers-Briggs. Everybody breaks down, they have their own little clubs, their IBNF clubs or their EXT, whatever club. I can't remember them anymore, but I was into it at one point. But anyway, this is like the Myers-Briggs of the soul because it goes on the literal elemental construction of who you are at your core. Okay? There's no psychological influences in this particular system. But by understanding each person, their elemental construct, their tendencies, we learn where they're coming from and how they communicate. And when you bring this understanding to a team, everything changes. Okay? It builds understanding. Okay? It inspires respect. It increases efficiency, and oh my God, it makes communication so much better. If you're having a problem on your team, or if you have a great team and you want it to be better, let's spend a day doing the Genius Factor team building work. Okay? Get in touch with me. Let's see if it's right for your team. I have had so much fun teaching people about this way of being. And it's really fun to watch people get into it. I did an evening with Merrill Lynch Private Investment Banking years ago where we initiated this. And it was when I was first getting this system developed. It was amazing to see the changes that happened in their team. They worked more efficiently. They had huge increases, more peace. Oh, peace and harmony in the office because there was so much better understanding. All right, that's it. Let's do some team building work together. Get in touch with me, Toby, at TobyChristensen.com. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I wish you much success.